Good morning. Uh-oh. So last week it was really hard for me to sign because Pastor Darnell preached and he was talking about the man that was sitting by the pool at Bethel. It was an awesome sermon. But in February, I wrote this spoken word and I told Pastor about it, and then I never shared it with them. And then, so then last week, Pastor Darnell was preaching, and he was talking about trauma, which is directly related to what I'll be talking about today. And I want to focus on just one small part, the mat, right? Jesus said, pick up your mat and go. And I thought, why would Jesus say, pick up your mat? Like, why? And I was like, oh my gosh, ew, right? Because he was stuck there for 38 years. So if that was the same mat, like, why would you want to bring that to this new life, right, of healing or whatever? And the Holy Spirit revealed, what if that mat was self? Pick up yourself and go. Why? Because when you have suffered abuse, you remove self, self-worth, self-dignity, self-respect, self-esteem. It's all removed and you just sit on it. And the person that people see is just the shell of who you really are. So Jesus said to me, my mat was myself. Pick up your self-worth, your self-esteem, your value, your self-reliance, all of the things that I put in you that you allowed your abuser to steal, pick all that back up and go do what I had for you to do. And go be who I had for you to be. Yeah. I want to apologize to my deaf friends. I cannot speak two languages at the same time. I am so sorry. I will not be able to sign this, and it was too late to get the words on the screen. I apologize. I will do my best, though. I will have a video and a series later. Okay. All right. So this spoken word talks about evil things that were said to me and the impact that it had on me, but most importantly, the victory. So I pray that you are blessed and inspired by my story. Love. Such a novel concept. Sadly, I've never felt it or have known it. Never savored its flavor, never heard the word. Not one time can I reflect, not one single instance of positivity infused into my dignity or encouragement. But harsh disparities from what you wished I'd be, what you thought I should be, but the essence of me, my actuality, shattered your glass menagerie. Disappointment evident. Quote Yah's verse, love is patient, love is kind, but the love you spewed had barbed wire wrapped around its spine, and in time I became conjoined to the living, walking, talking embodiment of fear. Enmity raging within me, your tight-fisted sermons thrashed in my ears, composed the headwaters of my tears, thrown me into the abyss, darkness, loneliness, silenced, and no resonance of harmony echoed here. Veins pumping oral cyanide, twisting like vines, distorting and woven into the very fabric of my mind. Every "you'll never be enough" became my living prophecy. Every heartbeat gravely winced. Every "you'll never know a man's love" became a reverberating psalm I fought so desperately to rewrite in my own defense. Hence, an awakening, a foil to your dastardly plan, and epiphany raptured me straight to the great I am. I breathed in his redemption, expelled your corruption, released from your subjugation. Kindly accept my letter of resignation. I am not stupid. I am a cognizant and brilliant mind. I am not unwanted. I perfectly match the design of a divine design. I am not unworthy. I am significant value and an added benefit. I am not sexually disgusting or ugly. I am the epitome of a unique exquisiteness. Though imperfect, let's be very clear. Leave no room for assumptions. This rapture is not a brief moment in time. It's a movement. It's a rebellion, an insurrection dismantling the evil government that sought to destroy my complexion. No longer am I silenced and maimed. I've stepped out like Lazarus when he heard his name, like Moses when he stretched forth his staff, like the lepers, no longer an outcast, bursting forth like the walls of Jericho when they could hold no longer, like the very fibers of Samson's hair. I grow stronger and even 10 times stronger. I was never meant to cower at the altar of your verbal destruction. So I breathe, finally free. I walk with my head held high for the world to see that I am proudly me.